Want to know the secrets that turned ordinary effort into extraordinary wealth? In this video, I'll share the top 10 habits that made me a millionaire. These aren't just tips, they're game changers. So grab a notebook, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's unlock the millionaire mindset together. Becoming a millionaire doesn't happen overnight. It's not a result of luck or secret shortcuts. In my journey, it was daily, disciplined actions, habits, that changed my life. These aren't just theories or recycled advice from books. These are the top 10 habits I personally adopted and practiced consistently, and they transformed my mindset, productivity, and financial status. If you're looking to change your financial future, this article will give you a real-world blueprint. 10. I lived like I was broke, even when I wasn't. The biggest mistake most people make when they start earning more is spending more. I refused to let my lifestyle inflate with my income. I drove a used car for years, cooked at home, and bought clothes only when I truly needed them. By consistently living below my means, I created a financial cushion early on that became the sea for my investments. Every extra dollar went to work, not to a luxury I couldn't afford long-term. This discipline wasn't deprivation, it was strategic. While others were showing off temporary wealth on Instagram, I was quietly building real long-term wealth. 9. I made my money work for me. One of the most transformational shifts was understanding that money is a tool, not just something you earn and spend. I moved away from saving for the sake of saving and began to invest aggressively. I started with index funds and dividend stocks. Later, I added real estate, online businesses, and digital products. The idea was simple. If I could build enough income-generating assets, I wouldn't have to trade time for money anymore. This habit of turning earned income into passive income was the turning point. My money started multiplying without my constant effort. 8. I said no more than I said yes. Millionaires guard their time and energy like it's gold, because it is. I developed the habit of saying no to distractions, fake friends, unnecessary meetings, and any opportunity that didn't align with my long-term goals. Early on, I accepted every offer, every dinner invite, every freelance gig, but soon I realized that time is the ultimate currency. Saying no allowed me to say a deeper yes to the things that really mattered: my business, learning, health, and relationships. Learning to say no is what gave me focus, and focus is a superpower in a distracted world. 7. I automated wealth. Willpower is overrated. I didn't rely on discipline alone. I used automation. Every month, I had money automatically transferred to my investment accounts, savings funds, and business budgets before I could even think about spending it. This pay yourself first method eliminated decision fatigue and ensured I was always building wealth behind the scenes. Over time, these small, automatic contributions grew into something big. Think of automation as your silent partner. It builds your future without requiring daily motivation. 6. I obsessed over self-education. While others binge-watched Netflix, I binge-learned. I turned every spare moment into a chance to grow. I read books on money, psychology, marketing, investing, and mindset. I took courses, listened to podcasts, and watched business breakdowns on YouTube. Self-education gave me a competitive edge. It gave me frameworks, confidence, and the ability to solve problems creatively. I didn't wait for someone to teach me. I became my own university. The best investment I ever made wasn't in the stock market. It was in myself. 5. I built skills before building wealth. Before I earned my first $100,000, I was focused on learning, not earning. I worked for free, took internships, volunteered, and launched side projects, all with the goal of mastering valuable high-income skills. I learned digital marketing, copywriting, negotiation, sales, and later, how to scale systems. These skills became income machines. They made me irreplaceable in any job and powerful as an entrepreneur. The habit of skill building gave me leverage, which is essential for wealth. 4. I started before I felt ready. If I waited until everything was perfect, I'd still be broke. I launched businesses before I knew everything. I invested before I understood every chart. I made offers before I felt confident. Most people are paralyzed by perfection. But I learned to take action fast, adapt, and learn along the way. Starting imperfectly was better than waiting for the perfect moment that never came. This habit of bias toward action created momentum. And momentum creates money. 3. I tracked everything. What gets measured gets managed. I created spreadsheets for everything: income, expenses, savings rate, ROI, website traffic, email open rates. I tracked my net worth monthly and reviewed my goals weekly. It may sound tedious, but tracking turned money into a game I could win. It gave me clarity and control. When things weren't working, I saw it early and course-corrected. If you're not tracking your money, it's leaking somewhere. This habit of radical accountability is what separates dreamers from doers. 2. I built multiple streams of income. A single income is too fragile in today's world. I started with a 9-to-5, but I always treated it as a stepping stone, not the destination. I built side hustles in the evenings: freelance writing, YouTube, ebooks, affiliate marketing, and even flipping digital products. Eventually, I launched scalable ventures like an online course business and a niche e-commerce store. These income streams didn't just make me more money, they made me resilient. If one failed, the others carried me. It was this habit of diversification that made me feel truly financially free. 1. I thought like an owner, not a worker. This was the most powerful habit of all, the millionaire mindset. Instead of thinking, "How can I make more money this month?" I asked, "How can I build a system that prints money even in my sleep?" I shifted from trading time for dollars to building assets, systems, and teams. Owners create. They scale. They step back and let processes do the work. Every decision I made was based on long-term ownership of my business, my brand, my investments, and my time. This mental shift, from employee thinking to owner thinking, was the real unlock that changed my destiny. There you have it, the top 10 habits that transformed my life and bank account. Which one will you start today? Let me know in the comments. If you found value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another powerful video on success, money, and mindset. Stay focused, stay wealthy.